And happy and fruitful, blissful new week to all grand subscribers in grand community in Nigeria and on this channel, CPNG and Online Money channel. I greet you all today. This is a new week. I pray that this new week will be a week of fruitfulness, a week of open doors, doors of favor, doors of grace, doors of prosperity and abundance to everyone listening to my voice, and everyone on this channel, and every subscribers of Grant in this community, Grant community in Nigeria. May your days be long, may your prayer be answered, and may God, the creator of heaven and earth, uh, grant all your heart desire and make a way for you to solve all your problems, provide for you to solve all your problems and pay all your debts in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. I decided to come your way today, being the 13th day of July 2025, just to let you know what is going on in Grand Community and to answer some of your questions and to give us information. Yes, because the whole essence of us being together here on this channel or in any other platform you may be, in any channel or other platform you may be, the whole essence of you being in any platform or channel is to be able to get information. Because information bring transformation, as they say. So it's expedient. It is expedient. We people like us, owner of channels or admin of any platforms, should come to should come on here from time to time. It's expedient and very, very important to come on here from time to time to feed you, to update you, because that is the whole essence of you being here or being in any other platform or channel that you are, is to be updated, to get informations about what we are expecting. It's very, very important to know that. It's very, very important to know that we that we are giving you information, we are only doing our jobs. We are doing our work. We are serving you. We are more or less like a servant to you. We are serving you, because this is a public domain, really. And our own responsibility and duty is to source for authentic or genuine information concerning what brought us here or what brought us together, what we are here for. And we serve you. We are just like your servant. We are serving you. And once you are being served, even if you don't like what you are served with or what you are being served, you can criticize. But do the criticism, criticize in a very civil way, respectfully, humbly, with all sincerity, okay? Not abusively or insultingly. It is not right. It is not right. It's not godly. It is not civil. Okay. So God bless you all. What really brought me on here today is just to address some of the questions or some matters arising. Okay, which has to do with some of the comments and questions that you people are raising, both in the comment section and my private chat. Okay, some of you are just so worried. You are so bothered. You are so bothered. And in my previous update, I said it here that you should not you shouldn't allow the activities in grand community to eat deep into your emotions so much that you are so troubled and restless, so much that you can't even sleep at night. You're having sleepless nights. You are so troubled. It's, as a matter of fact, as far as I'm concerned, it hasn't really got into that. Some people are even coming to be asking, uh, where would they disburse? Will disbursement still happen? Some are asking that, is it true that the IMF are here? Is it true? Is there anything like IMF? Is it true that IMF are here in the country? Uh, have they arrived? Some of you even said, somebody even said in my private chat that in the last VN of Newman, he said there is nothing like IMF. He saw fallacy and lies and all that. CP, What do you have to say to that? To what Newman said, that there is nothing like IMF, it's all fallacy. Is it true? What do you have to say to that? This and that. So many questions that people are bothered with, or concerned themselves with, when they are not supposed to even bother themselves about that. As far as to me, the sincere and the honest response I will give concerning that, concerning the issue of IMF, whether they are true or they are not true, whether there's anything like that, or whether they are in the country. The honest truth, simple, straightforward answer or response I'll give to that is that it's all gibberish. It doesn't really matter anything as far as I'm concerned. This is my own personal opinion now. This is my personal opinion that I'm giving. All right. Any other person might have their own different or divergent opinions or view on that. But my own view and opinion concerning the issue of IMF, whether they are real or they are not real, whether there's anything like that or there's nothing like that, whether they are already in the country or they are not in the country, my straightforward answer to that is that it doesn't really matter anything. It doesn't matter anything. They are all gibberish. It's not enough. It's nothing that we should consign ourselves about, or we should focus about and start getting worried and troubling ourselves over that. Whether there is anything like IMF or not, it's none of my business. It doesn't concern me. As far as I'm concerned, the most important thing to me, and which should be the most important thing, or which I believe is the most important thing to everybody in Grand community, is disbursement for the alert to enter our account. Every other thing is just every other thing around it. Every other thing you are hearing, every other thing that is coming up, IMF, CBN, this and that, World Bank, and every other thing. As far as I'm concerned, they are just make up stories. They don't. They shouldn't consign us. They shouldn't consign us. We shouldn't bother ourselves with that. They are just distractions. They are make up stories to distract us, to keep us distracted, to shift our minds and our focus from the most important thing. The most important thing is disbursement. Is for this money to enter our account. Every other stories, every other thing around it, every other thing that cover. I see every other things or every other stories as a wrapping paper. Wrapping paper, those those nylon or the paper they used in covering gifts, to wrap up a gift. All right. The most important thing is the content inside the wrapping paper or inside the package. That is the most content. Every other thing, every other stories that is flying everywhere, that we are hearing up and down about IMF, about people that travel, about CBN, about World Bank, and every other thing we are hearing, they are just packaged as far as I'm concerned. That is not to say they are not real or they are not genuine. But what I'm saying is that they don't matter, because the package, the carton that is used, they used to cover or to package a gift, and the wrapping paper they use in wrapping everything up. All right. At the end of the day, they will be trashed. They will be trashed. You will remove the wrapping paper, you will remove the package, you break the carton. The package they use in packaging the gift, you break it, you tear it apart, and you trash it. At the end of the day, you get the content, the gift that is inside the package. That is what you go for, because that is what matters to you. That is the most important thing to you. So that is exactly what is happening in Grand Community. That's just the only simple and straightforward answer I can give you concerning all this thing that is going on, all the story that is going on in Grand Community. I see those stories as package, or as a package, and the wrapping paper, that they will usually use to cover a gift. All right. So that is just the analogy, simple analogy that I can give to describe what is going on, in a way to give answer to all these questions that's bothering people, that people are troubling themselves with. You are troubling yourself concerning IMF. What is your own business with IMF? What concerns us with IMF? What matters to us is this money, this blessing that God has decided to bless us with, to get to us. So every other stories around it is just, it's just a make believe as far as I'm concerned. You know, I see them as a wrapping paper and a packaging, a carton. The carton they use in packaging the gift. All right, the gift inside the carton they use in packaging the gift should be our major concern, should be our focus, which is the main blessing that we are expecting any moment from now. Another thing I would like to say here is just to assure people and to reassure you, to let you know that the blessing is here for us already, and it is too early. It is too early for everybody to start troubling his or ourselves about the disbursement. This thing, after all, what we heard, or what was speculated concerning the disbursement date is 28th, and today is just 13th now. All right, today is just 13th. So is it not too early for anybody to start bothering or worrying themselves, to start worrying ourselves over whether there will be disbursement or there will not be disbursement? Today is 13th, and the speculated disbursement date is 28th. 28 is still far away from here. It is just 13. So it is too early to start worrying ourselves and bothering ourselves, troubling ourselves unnecessarily concerning disbursement, whether it will be or it will not be. It is too early. Let's be rest assured. Let's be rest assured and be hopeful. Uh, let's be rest assured that this thing will be disbursed. There will be disbursement this month. Let's be hopeful. Which is the reason why we are here for you, to be giving you update and information. All right. If you are not updated, you'll be confused. You'll be depressed if you are not getting you are not getting information. All right, like the saying goes that information brings transformation. If you are not informed, you are deformed. Are you getting it now? So which is the reason why you should always appreciate people like us, content creators and bloggers, and people giving you information in all the channels. You should appreciate every channel on YouTube, every channel owner or channel creator on YouTube. You should appreciate us, pray for us, you know, encourage us. Encourage us, and the only way you can encourage us, apart from praying for us, is to like our content by giving it thumb up, and be saying good things in the comment section to encourage us. These are the things you can do to encourage us, because take it or leave it, believe it or not, we are doing good work. All the channel creator or channel owners on YouTube, we are updating you. We are doing good works, whether you like it or not. We are doing good works, because you can imagine if you decide to go to be quiet, if there is no channels through which you are getting information, or getting updates. Okay, do you think you'll be okay if you decide to keep quiet, just like the way all the grant handlers? Because if you noticed that no grant handlers is coming up to give any information, any update concerning what is happening in grant community. All of them have entered house. All of them they have gone mute. They have sealed their mouth. And they have shut down, every channel or every source of information dissemination. They have shut it down as far as they are concerned. No grant handlers. No grant handlers is coming up to give any update concerning their activities or whatever they are doing. None. Okay. So imagine if all these channels, on YouTube where you are getting all information and updates, imagine we decide to do the same, decide to go the way all the grant handlers have gone and shut down every information and keep mute or seal our mouths. We are not updating you concerning the activities in grant community. How would you feel? Do you think many people will survive it? I tell you the truth. If you like, take it. If you like, don't take it. Many people will have been worried. They will have been worried and troubled, sick. They will have worried themselves till they get sick, and even at the end of the day, some people will even worry themselves to death. And that's just the truth about it. So information and update like this gives you courage, gives you hope, it revives you. Information and update like this gives you, brings revival. Take it or leave it. That's just the simple truth about it. Brings revival, encourages you, gives you hope to live. And once you have hope, you have every reason to stay alive. When there is hope, there is life, or when there is life, there is hope. So the two phrases, those two phrases go hand in hand, pari passu. Information gives hope, and hope gives life. Yes, when you have hope in this life, when you have hope concerning something or regarding anything, when you have hope concerning it, when you have hope, you have every reason to stay alive. You wouldn't want to die, because of the hope of getting one thing or the other. You will joyfully stay and wait for it. That is what hope does, and that's exactly what information does. Information gives you hope. When you are not getting information, your hope will be dead. Your hope will fizzle out. And once you don't have hope again in life, you won't have any reason to live, because there is nothing to live about or to live for. So, just if you look at it critically, this thing that I'm saying, you see that it's making a whole lot of sense. And these are the things, this will make you, if you think about it properly, it will make you to start encouraging us to start valuing what we are doing, to start valuing and appreciating people like us, and appreciate what we are doing for giving you updates. So you don't have any reason to insult or abuse us for giving you information and updates like this. Do you get it? So, finally, as I conclude this information or this update, what I'm telling you, in a nutshell, what I'm telling you, if you don't get anything in this update, get this. The point I'm making with this update is that you have every reason to stay alive, to get the disbursement, to get the blessing that is about to be released unto us. That's number one. Secondly, you don't have any reason to be worried. It is too early. It is too early to be worried or troubled whether there will be disbursement this month or not. The speculated date concerning disbursement is 28. This is just 13. Today is 13 now. Today is Sunday. Today is 13th of July, 2025. So it is too early to start worrying, to start troubling yourself and be disturbed, to start troubling yourself and be worried that whether there will be disbursement or not. It's too early. Patiently wait. Wait till 28. I'm of the opinion that disbursement can happen before that 28 itself. So let's wait till 28. And I believe strongly by the special grace of God that it will not exceed that 28. This month is a month of blessing. It's a month of disbursement. Okay? Instead of being worried and troubled unnecessarily, let's just be backing it up. Let's be backing the date that has been speculated. Let's be backing it up with prayers. Let's be backing it up with prayer that God Almighty should make it happen on that day, and nothing should change it. That should be our prayers. Not to start worrying and troubling ourselves over IMF, whether IMF is real, whether IMF is real or they are not real, whether IMF have arrived Nigeria or they are not arrived Nigeria. That shouldn't be a bowl of contention, shouldn't be our concern. IMF issue shouldn't be our concern, because this is another thing that is troubling majority of people in grand community now, because they had somebody VN in somebody a voice note that there is nothing like IMF, and so therefore they became troubled that they have been deceived. So if there is nothing like IMF, so why are we now in grand community? That means every other information that has been shared in grand community or in every other channel is false. There is no sense in that. That is unreasonable. It's insensible. Okay, because of somebody, just one particular person, voice note, because of the negative or the negativity in that person's voice note, that there is nothing like IMF. So you decide to believe that and trash, or information that has been gotten from several other platform. I don't have anything to say concerning whether IMF is real or is not real, whether they have arrived or they have not arrived. I don't have anything to say. I'm not in the position to say yes, it is true that there is something like IMF. You think about it yourself. Anybody that's telling you there's nothing like IMF, do you think the person know what he or she is talking about? You can make your research by yourself without bothering me or any other person. Go to Google and type IMF and see whether you get information concerning IMF or not. Why will somebody tell you there's nothing like IMF and you believe it and you start troubling yourself over that one and disturbing other people by telling them to help you inquire, to confirm for you whether it is true or not. You can go on Google and type it yourself. Type IMF there, eh, Financial Monetary Foundation, and you think they are not real. You think they are not real. Go on Google, search it out yourself and see by yourself whether they are real or not, whether you get detailed, fuller information concerning them or not. Okay, there are things you ought not to be asking people. You can make research on your own and get the answer by yourself. Do you get? And then the issue of whether they have arrived Nigeria or not. What I will say about that one is that let's leave all those matter. Let's leave all those matter. Let's not concern ourselves with that matter of whether they have arrived or not. Whether they are here or not, all I know is that disbursement must happen this month, whether they are here or not. It must happen this month. Who told you that disbursement cannot happen until when the IMF come to Nigeria or when they arrive? It is not true. It is not true. Disbursement will commence. Disbursement can commence with or without IMF being here in this country. So the major thing we should concern ourselves and continue praying about is the disbursement. Is the disbursement to happen, and to be praying for all those grant handlers and stakeholders and the federal government, because they can come up with a strange, a distorted and some kind of a strange policy again now to shift the goalpost again, or to you know that thing. So that is exactly what we should concern ourselves about. The federal government, let's put them in prayer. Let's put them in prayer that God should take over, should take control of their heart, their thoughts. God should take over their heart. God should take over their heart and their mind, so much so that they will not be able to wield any power. They will not be able to distract, to bring any distraction, any policy that will affect the disbursement again, that will make them to shift the date again. That should be our major concern. I don't know why people are just concerned over a trivial thing that doesn't matter. Yeah, they leave the one that matters and concern themselves with the one that doesn't matter. What concern us with IMF? The thing that should concern us is government, the federal government, because they are the one that has the final say. They can come up with any policy now to shift the date again. So they are the one that we should focus our mind and our prayer. We should focus our prayer on, that God should arrest them. God should arrest them, incapacitate their capacity, their power. Arrest them and take over their mind. So much so that they will not be able to come up with any policy that will shift the date again. This should be the major thing that we should concern ourselves over, not about IMF. IMF what? Please, my people, let's be focused, I beg. Please, let's be focused. Let's be focused and do the needful and remain, steadfast in our prayers. Prayer is what we should all focus our mind. We should all focus our mind on our prayer, especially we should be praying on the federal government. Should praying on the federal government, not to be concern ourselves and about IMF. The federal government are the major thing. They are the major thing that can wield any power. They are the one we should concern our prayer. We should put our focus on and be praying for them, praying for the federal government, not to come up with any policy to shift the date again. Disbursement is a done deal. It's a done deal this month. It's a done deal this month. We will surely get our disbursement this month. So this should be our major concern, please. People should not trouble me on the issue of IMF, telling me to confirm whether the IMF is real, confirm what this person said about IMF. This person said somebody said IMF is not real, and this and that. Please don't bother me. That is why, to those of you that ask me, come to my private chat to ask me such question, you will notice that I didn't tell you anything. How many people will I be responding to or replying to concerning the matter that doesn't matter? I don't answer such questions. So, but I just decided to come on here to talk about it today, at least public generally, so that every other person that is having such notion or such thoughts in the mind will be able to get rid of it, discard it, trash it from your mind, and be focused on the disbursement that is going to happen this month, and center your prayer on the federal government. Federal government are the one that we should be praying about, that God should arrest them arrest them, dismiss any thoughts or anything that make them come with another policy. It's strange that God should influence the government decision and policy. Eh? Their decision, the decision of the government should be influenced by God. God should influence it. So God bless you, and just stay tuned. Stay tuned on this channel for more updates. Okay, and if today is your first time coming to this channel, I welcome you officially. All right, do the needful by clicking on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss subsequent updates. We are here together as one big family. My name is Prince Adiola, aka Christ Prince or Crown Prince or CP for short. God bless you. I'll see you soon with another update. Enjoy the rest of your week, and be hopeful and expectant of our disbursement by the special grace of God. This month will not elude us, but as the Lord liveth and as His Spirit lives, this month will not elude us by the special grace of God. We will get our disbursement and we'll be happy and rejoice for it in the mighty name of Jesus Christ.